Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. Rejoice, ye Vechain heathens, for the crypto gods have blessed us with another swap, Zumo swap, and it's better than VExchange.io. VExchange.io, as far as I know, was basically forked off Uniswap. It's kind of like Uniswap code on Vechain. Now, that's the reason they actually did Zumo, because Zumo is better than VExchange.io, supposedly. It's called Uniswap, and it's built directly from scratch on Vechain. And they actually answered the question, okay, this is the biggest elephant in the room. What the heck are we doing given VExchange.io runs pretty well? Obviously, we've all experienced the pain of centralized exchanges. The DEX that runs 24/7 is VExchange.io, and they like it. However, with forking from open source code of the foundation here, something just doesn't feel right. Looking at the Uniswap interface code, two-step transaction, 1% fee instead of 0.3, so this should have less fees than Uniswap. Haven't we been lost on the way of decentralized finance? Not exactly, but it could be better. And boom, they're going to give us better. Maybe just for once, Vechain users deserve a native DEX, and that's what Zumo Swap is. It should have been called Chuck Norris DEX. That runs everywhere with low fees and rich Vechain features. So fees are going to be lower. Not that 1% is like too bad, but 0.3% is much, much better. Wouldn't you guys agree? Thus, a group of rebellion developers launches Zumo Swap. Now, I would actually wait for other people to test it out a little bit first to make sure it actually works. After careful thinking, we decided to get rid of all Uniswap plus Web3 code and build from scratch. This is a Vechain project, not one of the Ethereum dApp. So it's not built on Ethereum code, it's actually Vechain code, which is going to be better and run smoother. With that in mind, we went through the Vechain docs and crafted the front end in 2 months. Now Zumo Swap runs smoothly on any wallets that Vechain provides. So I'm guessing like Vechain Thor wallet and a lot of the official foundation wallets, you don't have to run it off sync. I'm using sync at VExchange.io for yield farming, but you don't have to run this one off sync. Traditionally, the Ethereum, same for VExchange.io, 2 transactions are needed for a single swap. Unlock your tokens and then swap them. If you're tired of such unlock, this is from the Zumo Swap Medium. Then it asks you to grant the DEX with unlimited tokens so that you won't need to approve the next time. And that's very, very dangerous, obviously. Why not utilize the multi-clause transaction feature as we've been gifted by on Vechain? So Vechain has extra features that Ethereum doesn't. And obviously, if you use those features to build your swap, you will build a better swap. And better yet, it is done within the same transaction you swap. No longer need to wait for 2 steps, fast and secure. So that's what Zumo Swap does. And of course, it has lower fees. So the purpose of this DEX is to encourage swap, not discourage such behavior. Gone are the days that you swap and withdraw from CEX with 200 VET withdrawal fees. That was a stupid Binance feature. They've actually gotten rid of that. Gone are the days where you pay on VExchange.io with a 1% fee, which is kind of still expensive. On Zumo Swap, it is 0.3% in always. We even have VEX VET trading pair with 0.3% fee. So 3 times less fees. I think you guys will actually enjoy that. But it's even better for farming. It is the favorite feature that we love that's about VTHO farming, VTHO staking really, not really VTHO farming, VTHO staking. And a lot of people don't want to yield farm because they still want to generate VTHO. And I have to say, I do miss generating that VTHO, farming the VET-VEX pair. I have not gotten any more VTHO in my wallet. However, with Zumo Swap, you still get the VTHO generation automatically when you supply VET. So you still get VTHO and you get yield farming when you supply VET. That is most excellent. That can definitely do a good bit for your ROI. Increase it by 1 or 2% a year because that's how much the VTHO generation ROI is. No additional actions are required. It is automatic. Should definitely try this. On Zumo Swap, you just farm the VTHO like in your own wallet. Like I said, right now I would only allocate a little bit of this to Zumo Swap. Make sure it's like legit. Don't put all your money in there right now. You just got to make sure this is like legit first before you commit more resources to it. Maybe like instead of putting in sync, maybe instead of using VExchange.io, you put some in here and see if it actually works, see if it's actually legit. So basically, like they're also going to work on frictionless transactions. We can't wait to show off the ability of fee delegation feature of Vechain and integrate it into Zumo Swap. Hell, maybe sponsor 100,000 transactions free in a trading contest. And don't forget Zumo. And of course, they have a coin called Zumo. So That's going to be one to actually look out for. They haven't released it yet, but they will actually release a Zumo coin. So this is basically a swap that's faster, more efficient, less fees, and you can generate VTHO at the same time. Sounds like an excellent feature for Vechain users. Definitely give it a try, or look at it and give it a try. Don't allocate all your funds to it right now. Make sure it's actually legit. I'm going to stay on VExchange because I'm still yield farming. I don't feel like stopping yield farming right now. But yeah, like if you are constantly trading on DEX on Vechain, you will definitely want to use this instead of VExchange.io because of the lower fees. So let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day. Oh, the URL is app.zumoswap.com.